Hello there all you absolutely magnificent people, and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays, where we play games and talk about nature. Now we are back in Empires of the Undergrowth, and last time we were playing as the Matabele Ants, starting out in the Triage mission. And last time we were attacked by a massive sun spider or solifuge, Zeria Kiselingi. And well, in this episode we have to survive 2 more attacks. Let's see whether we manage to do that.
With the sun spider threat eliminated, the Matabele have an opportunity to raid freely while the termites are active. They should make the most of it while they can.
Yes, let's just first get rid of this guy over here, this tiger beetle, because it is going to be a nuisance later on. Just so that our column is actually protected and not disturbed by anything else. Alright, let's run in, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Now that sound you hear in the background, that is an awesome bird. I love them. They are called the green wood hoopoes. Okay, everybody, here come soldiers. But you know what? We are going to hammer them a bit. I think we've got enough soldiers now to do quite a bit of damage to them. Let's just first not focus on carrying food away. Let's just first decimate a whole bunch of termites here. Although, oh man, okay, maybe we don't stand a chance. Okay, run back, run away, run away. I should have had my medics up here. Unfortunately, they were not. So we're probably going to lose those ones. But I think that was quite a successful raid. Now, let's put in some more food stalls, shall we? Oh, we don't have enough food for that. Okay, please bring the food, everybody. Please bring the food. There we go. Lots of food coming in. Store a bit more. And also, make some more soldiers once more. And maybe even another medic. So now that our soldiers are not carrying any food around, we can actually come back and raid this one again. Let's hammer it one more time, shall we? We want to come and save our fallen sisters over here as well. So this time around, what we are going to do is we're going to send our soldiers in to do the thing. And unfortunately, there go the termites that we had killed before. We're going to send our soldiers in. And they're going to fight. And at the same time, we are going to have our medics coming in here and hopefully taking some of the wounded ones back to the nest.
It is
there we go.
Noon, and the termites go to ground. Further raids are unlikely to be fruitful. For now.
Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of soldiers coming out to us now. A whole bunch of them. Okay, maybe this is the point where we grab and run. Grab as much food as we can again. And here come our medics, still removing the last casualties of that war. Of that battle, at least. Just taking them back.
A few moments later.
Now, not sure why the termites are coming out to come and fight now, but here they are. And now they just want to die, I guess. We weren't planning to actually, kill them, but now, more food, I guess, for us as well.
The termites are ramping up their activities. The Matabele should seize this opportunity before the nocturnal predators are too numerous.
Yeah, I think now it's time to go raid a colony that isn't going to give us as much trouble as this one is, because, that is just a massacre up there. So let's go for... Oh, okay, never mind. We're going for this one over here. This lizard over here, apparently. This agama. It's a gamma, not a chameleon. Whenever I see an agama in the wild, that is exactly what is stuck in my head. So welcome to my world, everybody. Of course, lizards like the agama here are perfectly adapted for the hot savanna that we are currently in. We are currently in West Africa here. Because of those scales there, almost watertight scales, keeps in moisture. So reptiles are really perfectly adapted for life in the arid regions. They've got a far better chance of survival than amphibians will have in the arid region. And here we go, a whole bunch of soldiers also popping up. Of course they are.
Much later.
The gaping nest entrance is unlikely to go unnoticed for long. The Matabele should stand guard. There will be invaders tonight.
Alright, so now of course that is a nice spot for something to come and crawl into. Ah, yes, indeed. Oh, look at that. There is another solifuge right over here. Oh my word. I did not realize there would be solifuges running around at night now. I have not encountered them like that, but okay, here we go. My word, I was just on my way to come and rescue these things.
An African giant centipede,
Oh no!
Ep.24
Oh no!
trigonopodus, approaches the nest. Searching for a good ambush spot, it wasn't expecting to find an ant colony, but now irritated and hungry, it confronts the soldiers.
Okay.
Despite its great size, rows of segmented armor plates allow it to remain agile, and its forward legs have been modified into fangs, with which it can puncture and inject venom into its victims.
There is a problem, and that is that, yeah, we've run out of food due to my horrible raiding and lack of raiding skills. The centipede here is, of course, now biting us, injecting venom into us, and we are trying to just survive. So what we're going to do is trying to get our medics to just come and grab the food here. Oh, and there goes the centipede. Oh, no, okay. Okay, we don't have a lot of food. We don't have any food. We've got one food. We've got a few ants left. 33, 34, 33 to be precise. But we are making a dent here in the centipede. Of course, trying to bite it and trying to get it injured in that way. So this is Ethmostigmos, the genus of centipedes. And oh my word, is very, very close to the queen. So Ethmostigmos trigonopodus, I believe, is the scientific name of this one. It reminds me very much of the Scolopendra genus of giant centipedes. So yeah, this is a fearsome one. Of course, as mentioned by the narrator. Oh, there we go. I think we can kind of see it there. There we go. That right there, that is not actually a fang. In fact, that is not a mouth part at all. That is the first set of legs that's developed into a stinger, basically. So on both sides of the head, they would have this stinger. I believe it is called the forcipule. And they use that to inject venom into their prey or predators, depending on whether you are attacking them or not. I will be honest, guys, I don't know whether we are going to make this one, whether we're going to survive this. But of course, they're called centipedes, but centipedes meaning 100 foot. They don't have 100 feet. I mean, they have got much less than that. Some species, like the house centipedes, they can have quite a lot of legs. But the giant centipedes like this one over here, these ones, the Ethmostigmos and the Scolopendra, they will not have 100 legs, nowhere near 100 legs. So yeah, of course, like millipedes also don't have 1,000 legs, even though the name does mean 1,000 legs. Alright, let's see whether we can even do anything here. Yeah, the queen is in danger.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Unfortunately, our queen is quite damaged there. She's losing some health. Yeah, okay, our queen is still surviving. Oh, and the centipede is becoming damaged. Yes, go away, centipede, go away. Leave us in peace, please. We've got like 38 ants left to kill it with. And I think we may just be able to survive this. But I don't think we are going to survive the last night, guys. I don't think we are. This was quite catastrophic. But there we go. So,
the giant centipede is dead. A lesser colony would have surely fallen to the monster.
Well, I think we were basically a lesser one.
The queen has survived. The undergrowth remains perilous. The ants should clear the carcass and replenish quickly.
Yeah, try to at least. Okay, so before the carcass vanishes, though, with millipedes, you'll have 2 pairs of legs coming off per body segment. But with centipedes, like this one over here, you have 1 pair of legs per body segment. So that's an easy way to very quickly look at them. If you're not terrified of looking at them too closely, you can see whether something is a centipede with 1 pair of legs or a millipede with 2 pairs of legs coming off per body segment. Of course, if you look closely, you can see that they have got these stinger 4 legs here, which millipedes don't have. Millipedes are generally herbivorous, whereas centipedes are generally carnivorous. I mean, you have got the adaptations to be carnivores after all. Now, let's look for a vulnerable.
And the raiding window opens once again.
I think we're going to go raid over here. This colony we have hammered quite a lot. I'm not sure whether they have responded by actually making a lot more soldiers. Hopefully not. But hopefully we are able to actually... Let's just first get rid of this tiger beetle because it is... Or not. Okay, never mind. This ear rig almost certainly is going to be a thorn in our side. So let's get rid of it. And this one as well. Okay, this is now one of the last times we have before the big fight comes. Something big is coming soon. Now, as I said, I'm not sure whether the termites here have actually been depleted so much that they can't support soldiers or whether they are creating more soldiers, but I think they are creating more soldiers, so let's just run back. But that was pointless. No, that was pointless. Come on. No food grab there. Now, there are like 3 ants moving with food. No. We need more food than that. Come on. Okay, so now there are a bunch of termite bodies and some ant bodies over there as well. Where are you guys going? Okay, you do you. Formidable mandibles that, of course, they can use to crush, in our case, the Matabele ants. They are very, very good at what they do. Well, everyone, I do believe that today's mission is a very good example of how not to do things. Grab the food as quickly as you can. At least grab some food there, everyone. Now, I think what we are going to do is we are going to get the food over here, and we're going to get the food over here, because I think that's all we have got left to do in the tunnels here. Sadly, I mean, this is a catastrophic colony. I don't foresee this colony surviving for long, eh? First of all, I was surprised that we did manage to actually defeat the centipede, because I did not expect that either. There we go. Let's get rid of these ones over here.
The sun has almost
Alrighty.
set. The sand has cooled, and the termites resume their harvest.
Now the thing is, do we want to go for another raid? Or do we just count our losses and just stay here? We only have 71. We've got 71 soldiers. I think that includes the medics. Yeah, that's not great numbers, I'm afraid. We really actually needed more. I think this time around we're not going to raid so close to the nest. Instead, we are going to raid over here. We're going to catch them closer, as we should have done. We're going to catch them closer to their feeding grounds and then run back with them as much as we can. Here they come. The first ones are coming back. Oh my word, we are of course under attack by a tiger beetle as well. And here come the soldiers. Right on cue, right on cue. Just grab the food and run, guys. Just grab the food and run. Okay, that was a moderately successful raid, I dare say. Okay, so this one... Oh, I think we can try and grab them over here. No, we can't, because this is the only way through. Okay, never mind. This is a dangerous colony to raid. Maybe we should go... Oh, there's an agama right in the way. Alright, let's see now. We've got our medics ready here. We've got a whole bunch of agamas in the way. You know what we are going to... I want to raid this left colony. That colony in the left. That is who I want to raid. But in order to get there, we do need to get rid of this agama first. 2 of them. Oh dear. Okay, 2 agamas. There we go. Some success.
Darkness looms, and the savanna arthropods emerge to hunt. There is but one the Matabele have yet to face.
Yes.
The greatest amongst their number. It comes tonight.
Okay, everybody home. We've got a bit of food at least. Now is the time to go home. And gather in the foyer here. Yeah, I would not be able to do this mission on any higher difficulty than medium at the moment at least. Not yet. I need a lot of practice still.
It is here.
Oh, here we go.
Pandulus Imperator, the Emperor Scorpion.
And this is just an absolutely beautiful scorpion. One of the largest in the world, not the largest. They grow to be about 8 inches in length, about 20 centimeters in length from tip to tip, whereas the largest one is about 1 inch longer, about 23 centimeters in length, about 9 inches. So they are massive though, they are really, really massive, but despite them being so big, they are relatively harmless to humans. Their sting is generally very mild, similar to some of the other scorpions I showed you guys in the previous episode, where it will hurt, but it's not going to be that painful even. They're very similar, I guess, in toxicity to our burrowing scorpions. And like you can see with our burrowing scorpion that I've got a photo of there, similar medium stinger and relatively big pincers, indicating that this species, it will hurt, but it's not that bad. Generally though, the adults are relatively docile, and they apparently rarely use their stinger. But the juveniles, the adolescent ones, they tend to be a little bit more stingy. So, a little bit more prone to stinging with their stinger there. I'm only feeding on invertebrates, very often found in termite mounds in fact, but this species, because it is so docile and quite large and quite an interesting species, it is quite popular in the pet trade. But as a result, there is the risk of them being over-harvested from the wild. So that's where CITES, the Convention on the International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, I think I said it right there, that comes in. Basically says that this is a species that is traded very freely, and CITES tends to regulate species that are traded so frequently. So I believe the international trade, I don't believe you are allowed to take them over borders. So from South Africa, for example, to Ghana or whatever. Although they don't occur in South Africa naturally, they are from West Africa, not South Africa where I am, but they are very, very popular all over the world because they are such a big and charismatic species, the emperor scorpion. And this emperor may be dethroning my queen. That is quite a likely possibility here. Alright, so let's see whether we are able to drive it back. Come on everybody, it is time to get rid of the emperor scorpion.
Growing to 20 centimeters in length, this true titan of the undergrowth dwarfs almost anything that crosses its path, with bulging pedipalps equally effective for digging up insects and tearing them apart. This encounter could mean extinction for the colony.
Yeah, so we are in real danger here. The pincers there, the pedipalps, as the narrator there says, very good at digging, but then also very good at crushing insects, because they are insectivorous. They are largely feeding on insect prey. Okay, we are just going to try and defend our queen against this invasion. Thankfully, we do have the numbers, it seems. We are climbing back on its back again, basically looking for any vulnerable spot in its body. Okay, where is it coming now?
The queen.
Unfortunately, right to our queen. Come on, guys. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, we are finally doing some damage, and of course then he does that. No, stop attacking my queen. Biting, pinching my queen there. That's not nice of you at all. Okay, now, of course, our food resources are dwindling, but thankfully, I think this is almost the end. We are in the home stretch, ladies. We are in the home stretch here.
The ants must protect the queen.
Yes, we must. Okay, luckily that punch that he does... Oh, yes! Yes, yes, that punch did not damage the queen too badly.
Wave after wave of soldiers were crushed, the Matabele would not relent.
Yes.
The fiercest raiders mounted the beast, whilst maimed defenders sliced at its joints. Finally, the Emperor Scorpion fell. Having bested the three titans, the message to the savanna arthropods is clear. Confronting the Matabele in their home will only end one way.
Right, so... Well, I can't believe we did that, but I think this was really a good lesson in how not to do things, guys. I really think that was a good lesson in that, so please, don't do as I did there. Nonetheless, we did manage to complete it, thankfully. And we are surprisingly, going to go for extra food. That extra 1,300 food is going to be useful in getting my formicarium up and running. So, let's go for that then, shall we? Alright, but I think that is also where we are going to be calling it today, everybody. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you learned something new. It was quite interesting to talk about the Megaponera ants, the wonderful, wonderful Matabele ants that we have got here. And of course, if you've got any questions, do feel free to pop it down in the comments below. And as always, there is also a link for the Discord channel in the description below as well. I will of course be back on Friday with another episode of An Ecologist Plays Empires of the Undergrowth, where we are going to attempt the Drive Them Back mission. So if you've got any tips for that, please do feel free to pop it down in the comments below. Or in general, how to play as the Matabele Ants. And have a wonderful time further, everybody. Stay safe. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye!